Welcome to my latest Lotus Emira update. It's November 27th, 2023, and hot off the presses, we have news. 500 V6 Manual Emiras are being shipped to North America now. These will arrive in several large batches with the first due at port next week. We'll receive an update on which cars are coming first in the next few days. That is exciting news, folks. So I have this update from my dealer, and I just wanted to share it with you while it's timely. Before I get into the updates, though, I wanted to share a little bit of a rant with you. You may be wondering why I'm not showing my face on camera today, and it's because I've decided to go on strike. I really wanted to have a nice Lotus hat or a Lotus t-shirt to wear for this video, but when I went out and looked for stuff, I couldn't find anything. I've owned a Lotus Elise now for 8 or 9 years, and I still can't find a decent cap to wear. I can't believe that Lotus Cars, a company that has such amazing engineering and such aesthetically pleasing cars, does such a poor job providing Lotus gear. For example, first place I looked was Lotus's website. And guess what? You can't find any gear listing on their website. They've actually taken down the links to the pages where you can order swag. It's crazy. So then I checked on the forums, and folks sent me the links to go directly to there, and they suggested talking to my dealer. So I went and I looked, and the gear that they have available, some of it, a little bit, looks initially nice, but then when you dig in, it's just garbage. So for example, I just want a simple hat with the roundel on it. So I found this hat. The roundel looks pretty nice. I was ready to order it, but then I looked closer and I was like, wait a minute, that roundel is not centered. It's on one side of the hat. That's weird. And then I looked closer again, and it's like, hey, this is like a thick rubber thing that's been sewn onto this hat. It looks incredibly cheap and tacky, so I'm not buying that. Then I looked at shirts. I said, oh look, there's a nice shirt. But guess what? It's this thick textured lettering on the shirt. So again, not something that I want to own or wear, because that's just going to fall apart and look crappy pretty quickly. At any rate, I got so frustrated that I ordered my own Lotus logo on a patch, and I'll stick it on my own hat, and hopefully soon in an upcoming video you'll be able to see that. And please, if anyone knows where I can get some decent looking Lotus gear, please, please, please post a comment and let me know where. And now, without further ranting and raving, are the updates from my dealer. He notes, we had a dealer conference this afternoon to discuss Emira orders and production updates. I have detailed all the information discussed below. V6 Manual. 83% of Emira orders submitted in North America were for a V6 Manual. Because of this, V6 Manuals were prioritized for production and homologation. We are still waiting to receive CARB certification for V6 Manual Emiras. We expect completion by the end of January 2024. To repeat what I said earlier, 500 V6 Manual Emiras are being shipped to North America now. These will arrive in several large batches with the first due at port next week. We will receive an update on which cars are coming first in the next few days. These vehicles will be shipped to retailers in EPA states before receiving CARB certification. However, no Emira will be sold or delivered to customers until we receive CARB approval. Please note that all vehicles must go through port processing and U.S. Customs before being transported to dealers. This may take up to 2 weeks. V6 Automatic. Lotus had to prioritize V6 manual certifications to fulfill their promise of delivering cars before the end of this year. Because of this, V6 automatic certifications will come later, with first customer deliveries expected in mid-2024. Sorry guys and gals, that's some bad news for anyone who ordered an automatic Lotus Emira. Continuing. Previously submitted orders for V6 Auto Emira will maintain their first edition status and be model year 2025 vehicles. This delay also applies to dealer demonstrators if an automatic V6 was ordered. Okay, now for some interesting news on the Turbo i4 Emira. Supply chain constraints have caused a production delay for the Turbo i4 Emira. What? A production delay? Shocking. These orders are now expected to arrive at the beginning of 2025. U.S. homologation for i4 Emira will be completed in late 2024, with customer deliveries beginning in early 2025. So, based on the fact that we're at the end of November 2023, you poor folks who ordered the i4 Emiras in the United States are going to have to wait more than a full year. Continuing. A fleet of i4 demonstrator vehicles has been ordered and is expected to arrive in Q1 or Q2 of 2024. We'll invite all our reservation holders once a test drive opportunity becomes available. Now that's exciting. I would love to drive that i4. Other takeaways. To provide some relief for the wait, previously submitted Turbo i4 and V6 automatic orders will temporarily be unlocked to allow minor changes. Woo! Please note this does not include the option to change drivetrain choice, and these orders cannot be canceled. Let us know as soon as possible if you'd like to make any changes to your order. Again, this only applies to turbo i4 and V6 automatic orders, already submitted to the factory for production. Some other notes. Lotus Cars USA did not have visibility of the UK production schedule until recently. Moving forward, we will receive regular, monthly updates and be able to provide better information about submitted orders. Lotus has configured the Emira's destination charge to be $2,350 US. This will be included in your vehicle's total MSRP. In the Canadian market, the Lotus Emira should receive their certifications around the same time CARB is completed in the USA. No vehicles will be held or stored at port, as previously speculated. So that's it, folks. Lots of interesting updates on the Lotus Emira, and I'm very excited, even though I'm still probably going to have to wait another 5 or 6 months before I'll see my Emira, but things are finally coming to our shores. Please smash that subscribe button and join my channel now.
He's going the distance.